Hello, folks. I'm going to read some Langston Hughes for you today. And, hopefully I can get to my own stuff soon, my own poetry, but, I kind of want to just read some Langston Hughes, so let's get into it. Let's start off where I left off. All right. These are a collection of small poems by Langston Hughes. Let's start with the poem Heaven. Heaven is the place where happiness is everywhere. Well, this is a haiku. This is more or less a different type of poem. Well, let's read that one again, shall we? Heaven is the place where happiness is everywhere. I like that one. Let's read it one more time. Heaven is the place where happiness is everywhere. That's dope, right? I like that. Now this one is called Snail by Langston Hughes. Little snail, dreaming you go. Weather and rose is all you know. Weather and rose is all you see. Drinking the dewdrop's mystery. Now let's read that one more time, shall we? Snail, little snail, dreaming you go. Weather and rose is all you know. Weather and rose is all you see. Drinking the dewdrop's mystery. That was dope. I like that. Let's read this next one. Me and the mule. My old mule. He's got a grin on his face. He's been a mule so long, he's forgot about his race. I'm like the old mule, black, and I don't give a damn. You got to take me like I am. Let's read that one again. Me and mule. My old mule. He's got a grin on his face. He's been a mule so long he forgot about his race. I'm like that old mule, black, and I don't give a damn. You got to take me like I am. Okay, like that. Take that. Merry-go-round. Colored child at a carnival. Where Jim Crow's selection on the merry-go-round. Mister, 'cause I want to ride. Down south is where I come from. White and colored can't sit side by side. Down south on the train, there's Jim Crow car. On the bus, they're put in the back, but there's no back to the merry-go-round. Where's the horse for the kid in the back? Let's read that one again. Merry-go-round. Colored child at carnival. Where's Jim Crow's selection on this merry-go-round? Mister, 'cause I want to ride. Down south is where I come from. White and colored can't sit side by side. Down south on the train, there's a Jim Crow car. On the bus, we're put in the back, but there ain't no back to a merry-go-round. Where's the horse for the kid in the black? Kids that's black, I'm sorry. But that one's incredibly deep. Jim Crow. Back then, children were treated just like, black children were treated just like adults. And very much so not looked at as children. So they weren't allowed to do things as children do. Of course, that's a very simple way of explaining it, but that's in simple terms, that's it. And that was as little as like 50 years ago. So you gotta think of it in that way too. But let's read another one. The Bitter River. Dedicated to the memory of Charlie Lang and Ernest Green, each 14 years old when they were lynched together between the Shibuya Bridge over the Chesway River in Mississippi, October 12th, 1942. A good 6 years before my grandmother was born. Stuff like that was happening forever and continuously happened until the 70s. Even also happens today, but very much so something that was going on. Anyway, let's get into it. The Bitter River. There is a bitter river flowing through the south. Too long has the taste of water been in my mouth. There is a bitter river, dark with filth and mud, too long to have its poisoned my blood. I've drunk of the bitter river, and its gall coats the red of my tongue, mixed with the blood of the Lynch boys from its iron bridge hung, mixed with the hopes that are drowned there, in a snake-like hiss of a stream, where I drink of the bitter river that strangled my dream. The book studied but useless, tool handled but unused, knowledge acquired but thrown away, ambition battered and bruised. O river from the water from the bitter river, with your taste of blood and clay, you reflect no stars by night and no sun by day. The bitter river reflects no stars. It gives back only the glint of steel bars and the bitter faces behind steel bars, the Scottsboro boys behind steel bars, Lewis Jones behind steel bars, the countless sharecropper behind steel bars, the labor leader behind steel bars, the soldier thrown from a Jim Crow bus behind steel bars, the 15-cent mugger behind steel bars, the girl who sells her body behind steel bars, and my grandfather's back of with its ladder of scars long, long ago, the whip and steel bars, the bitter river reflects no scars. Wait, be patient, you say. Your folks will have a better day. But the swirl of the bitter river takes your words away. Education, work, patience will bring a better day. The swirl of the bitter river carries your patience away. Disruptor, agitator, troublemaker, you say. The swirl of the bitter river sweeps your lies away. I did not ask for this river, nor the taste of its bitter brew. I was given its water as a gift from you. Yours has been the power to force my back to the wall and made me drink of the bitter cup mixed with blood and gall. You have lynched my comrades where the iron bridge crosses the stream, underpaid for my labor, and you spit in the face of my dream. You forced me to the bitter river with the hiss of a snake-like song. Now your words no longer have meaning. I have drank from the river too long. Dreamer of dreams to be broken, builder of hopes to be smashed, loser from an empty pocket of my meager cash. Bitter bearer of burdens and singer of weary song, with its filth and mud too long. Tired now of the bitter river, tired now of the pat on the back. Tired now of the steel bars because my face is black. I am tired of segregation, tired of filth and mud. I've drunk from the bitter river, and it turned to steel in my blood. Oh, tragic bitter river, where the Lynch boys hung, the gall of your bitter water coats my tongue. The blood of your bitter water gives back no stars. I'm tired of the bitter river, tired of the bars. Now, let you guys resonate on that. That was something right there. Lynchings were very serious in those times, and those happened almost every day, and those technically still happen, just in different ways. So we had fun here. I'm gonna read more Langston Hughes later on, and I'll post it. Have a good night, folks.